It can be said with certainty that no individual in Eastern athletic history overcame more obstacles in a career, much less a Hall of Fame career, than Norm Worthington. The 6'3", 190-pound righty did much more than simply survive a diagnosis of Hodgkin's disease. He overcame it. Following a year of treatment and inactivity in 1989, Norm returned as a fifth-year senior in 1990 to help pitch the Warriors to their second baseball national championship. Discounting his junior year, when a pinched nerve in his pitching elbow played a major role when he absorbed 7 of his 9 career losses, the Narragansett, Rhode Island native lost only 2 games and recorded a 2.85 ERA. After missing the entire 1989 season, Norm returned as the team's only captain and its inspirational leader in 1990. During that national championship season, he was 8-1 with a team-leading 2.43 ERA and won a game in both the regional and national tournaments. In his career, Norm won 26 games with 2 saves and 14 complete games.
It is my pleasure to speak in regards to Norm Worthington, one of our recipients of the Hall of Fame award. Norm played for us in an era from 86 to 90 with 1 year missing of sickness, and he just did an outstanding job. A pitcher, not a thrower, came to us as a pretty polished high school pitcher, and his freshman year had an outstanding freshman year and led us. And then his sophomore year, we went to the World Series in '87, and once again, Norm was a key factor. Very mature for a young ball player, and knew how to pitch. He came every day and gave you his best effort. One of the greatest games I thought that was on my mind with Norm is we're up at Brandeis, and he goes out to the Brandeis game and he has nothing. I mean, just nothing. And it showed me that he was a great pitcher. With nothing, he pitched a complete game, and we won the game. And Norm did this many, many times. I was so happy to have Norm with us. And then his junior year, I can remember like it was yesterday when I was down at the doctor's office down on Valley Street, and he walks out and tells me he has Hodgkin's disease, and I was floored, and I just was beside myself, and I didn't know if he was going to play baseball again. And then his senior year, he came back and just led our team inspirationally and as a pitcher to the national championship, winning the second game in the regionals and the second game in the national championship, and leading by his attitude, by his effort, and by commitment that he made to come back on the field. I just have fond memories of Norm Worthington and the job he did in our baseball program and here at Eastern.
Number 25, Norm Worthington. Number 15, Mike Murphy.
The kid is freaking awesome. His numbers say a lot that earn him Hall of Fame induction, but he's also a Hall of Fame person because of the way he carried himself. His maturity, the things that he had to go through, the adversity of when he got sick and things, and he never complained at all, not one day about any of that. And he just competed and fought his way, and for that alone, he deserves to be a Hall of Fame inductee.
Norm's not a person that is of many words. Norm leads by example. In 1989, we didn't have Norm for the whole baseball season, but to have Norm with us, basically have him still a part of the team and out there on the field with us, we had his number penned on our shirts. Myself, Jeff Handler, Dan Verboven, and probably a handful of other guys. And you know, I'm probably missing people, but we all had Norm in our thoughts and was with us out on the field because he was on our shirts.
Norm was a quiet individual, but when he spoke, his teammates took to him and listened to what he had to say. And I guess because of that, his teammates respected him to the point to name him captain of the club.
The difference between the 1989 team and the 1990 baseball team was Norm Worthington. Norm was the glue to the 1990 team. In 90, we won a national championship. In 1989, we were 1 out away from going to the World Series. Had we had Norm in '89, Coach would already have 5 national championships and would be working on his 6th, because we would have went back-to-back in '89 and '90. But without Norm, we were short 1 pitcher.
I can say this about the Worthington family, class. Mr. Worthington, super. Mrs. Worthington, super. And his 2 kids, Ryan and Jared, copy is like him. Credit to him. He's a great dad. He's just a great human being, period.
At this time, it gives me great pleasure to present as a 2012 E-Club Hall of Fame inductee, Norman T. Worthington.